Hello friends, today we will see how to obtain the equation of parabola if two basic things, that is the focus and the equation of directrix is given. If that is given, we know that distance from focus by distance from directrix is bearing a constant ratio, and that is 1 in the case of the parabola. Suppose the focus is 2, 3 and it is given that x plus y minus 3 equal to 0 is the directrix of the parabola. The basic thing we will apply that PF is equal to PM. P you have to take any point as x comma y, locus type. Okay, so if you take P as x comma y, then PF is coming out to be x minus 2 square plus y minus 3 square under root. That is, we got the value of the PF by distance formula. Now we will get the distance of this point P from the given line. That means perpendicular distance we are finding. How to find that? We know that we have to just write the equation divided by under root coefficient of x square plus coefficient of y square. We just simplify, we will get the equation of parabola. So very important thing is that the focus and the directrix of the parabola should be known. Sometimes it's not given, so we have to manage to get the focus and directrix. See, if in a question it is given that vertex is 1, 2, focus is 2, 3, what is the equation of the parabola? So it is given vertex, this is given focus. We have to manage to get the equation of directrix. Directrix is not a point, it is a line, be careful. Okay, but focus is a point. So we will plan, just see the planning. If it is like this, we don't know whether it is horizontal or vertical, so no worry about that. Just draw the rough diagram and see, plan accordingly. The vertex is given, vertex is what? 1, 2. Focus is given, we know that focus is any point on the axis, and focus is 2, 3. Is it? So now we have to plan directrix. We know the characteristics of directrix, that directrix is a line perpendicular to axis. That means if we know the slope of the axis, we will get the slope of the directrix as well. So slope of axis is y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1 is giving me 3 minus 2 by 2 minus 1. That is coming out to be 1. The slope of the axis is 1, so the slope of directrix, which is perpendicular to the axis, is minus 1. So M for directrix is minus 1. And somehow if we are getting 1 point on the directrix, we can get the equation by 1 point slope form. We know by the basic property that this is going to be the midpoint of this and that. If it is A comma B, so we can write A plus 2 by 2 equal to 1. See, midpoint of these two is this. So A is coming out to be 0. And in the case of B, B plus 3 by 2 is equal to 2. So B is coming out to be 1. So this point is 0, 1. Now we got 1 point, we got slope, we can get the equation of directrix. Once the equation of directrix and focus is with us, we know everything about the parabola. So the equation of directrix will be y minus y1 is equal to m x minus x1. This is the thing. So it is coming out to be y plus x minus 1 equal to 0. So this is directrix, the important thing, and this is focus, the another important thing. Then we will apply just the basic, that PF is equal to PM. So PF is coming out to be x minus 2 square plus y minus 3 square under root, that is PF, is equal to PM. that is y plus x minus 1 divided by under root 1 square plus 1 square. We will simplify this and we will get the equation of parabola. So in this way you plan to get focus and directrix, you will get the equation easily. Now we will get different parts of the parabola if we know the equation of the parabola. We did, if simpler equation is there, we can find A easily and everything is in our hand. The simpler equation was in that form, y square is equal to 4ax or x square is equal to 4ay. That were two simpler forms, but all the time we won't be getting the forms like that. Here what is vertex? 0, 0, but all the time we won't get that. So we will just develop the technique to derive the equation which is in not that form to in that form, so that we can obtain the parts of parabola, that is vertex, focus, latus rectum and directrix, like that. Suppose an equation is given as y square minus 3y plus 4x minus 2 is equal to 0. At first instance we can say, yeah, it is a parabola, because one variable in the square form and another variable in linear form. So definitely it's a parabola. But we are not recognizing of which form it is. So we have to bring in that form. See how? We will just condense these two things. The general technique is there. Y square minus 3y. So we will write that y minus half the coefficient of y. That is 3. So 3 by 2. Minus is there. So minus. Whole square minus 9 by 4. The square of that thing. Plus 4x minus 2, like this. So you have to bring it in perfect square form. Just one more example I am giving you. If it is x square minus plus 5x plus 3, like that. How to condense this? The technique we developed, we will just write x plus the half the coefficient of x. What is that? 5 by 2. 5 by 2 whole square minus whatever we have taken, the square of that, 25 by 4. Likewise, we have to condense the two scattered things, one square and one linear, in that fashion. You just mug up this technique that will be used throughout in our study of mathematics. So we won't be wasting our time in just condensing. We'll follow this technique and the things will be done. Now see here, what is coming out to be y minus 3 by 2 whole square. And here it is coming out to be, if I take minus 4x here, that is coming out plus 17, 9 plus 8, 17 by 4. So if we take minus 4 common, this is x minus 17 by 16. Just make in this fashion. What is the precaution you have to take? Make the coefficient of x or y, whatever is there, as plus 1. It was minus, I have taken common, so it's like this. Now we will substitute this thing as capital Y and this thing as capital X. So what we have taken, capital Y is equal to y minus 3 by 2 and capital X as x minus 17 by 16. That we have substituted. Now we just see this is one of our standard format. We can draw the graph easily, and once we know the standard format, we can find the parts very easily. So its shape is like this. Y square is equal to minus 4x. This is not x, this is capital X. This is not y, capital Y. But capital X and capital Y is not the original one. Original is small x and small y. We have to get in the terms of small x and small y. Now just go for the basic. What was vertex? Vertex is all the time 0, 0 for the standard format. What does this 0, 0 means? X is 0 and y is 0. But what is x here? Capital X. So we will write vertex is capital X is 0, capital Y is 0. What is its capital X? We'll take help from here. X minus 17 by 16 is equal to 0. So x is equal to 17 by 16. Capital Y is equal to 0. What does this mean? This is meaning y minus 3 by 2 is equal to 0. So y is equal to 3 by 2. So the vertex is coming out to be 17 by 16, comma 3 by 2. If we have to find the focus of this parabola, we know that focus is, see from the diagram, no need of remembering, it is minus a comma 0, is it? So minus a comma 0 means x is minus a and y is 0. But x and y are here capital X and capital Y. So capital X is minus a and capital Y is 0. What is a here? From here you see a is 1. So capital X is minus a minus 1 and capital Y is 0. We are finding focus. So it is coming out to be capital X, we have taken x minus 17 by 16 is equal to minus 1. So x is coming out to be 17 by 16 minus 1, that is 1 by 16, and y is equal to 0. Y is y minus 3 by 2. So y is equal to 3 by 2. So focus is 1 by 16 comma 3 by 2. We can get focus. What is the length of latus rectum? That is 4a. That is 4 into 1. So it is 4. We can find the parts of the parabola easily. Now onwards we won't take the equation of parabola as y square is equal to 4x or x square is equal to 4ay. Instead we will take in a little bit of modified form, that is y minus beta square is equal to 4a x minus alpha, or x minus alpha square is equal to 4a y minus beta. What is alpha comma beta? Alpha comma beta are the coordinates of the vertex. So vertex is not 0 comma 0. We will write the equation of parabola in this fashion and our things will be simplified. By this example, we just try to explain how to write in standard form and get the parts. Just follow this technique. You will make the things easier and you can get the parts easily. Hope you are understanding. Thank you.